Mazio was more than a cousin. You know, he grew up on 55th Street.
All right.
My brothers, he was one of my brothers, even though he wasn't. He ran with my brothers, and every time they got in trouble, my mother would get so tired of going to the police station, getting them out for curfew, till she started calling Lester, and Rogers would go get him out. But in the last 6 years, Mazel and I grew so close. When he heard I had moved to Park Forest, he was the happiest person in the world. He would come by my house and just sit. He would call me, "Are you at home?" just to see if I was okay. I would go by his house and sit. He said that I was one of the best cousins that he ever could live next to. And he was one of the best cousins that I could live next to. I got a bat in my garage one day. And Mazio called me one night and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm sitting outside back sitting." He said, "Sitting for a bat?" I said, "Yeah, they say I have to leave the garage up and just sit there and let them fly out every night." Mazio came to my house and sat outside with me. He told me I'm gonna drive my truck up in there. And so he went to drive his truck up in the garage, and he went to gut the engine, and I put my hands over my face, and he's like, "Are you serious? Are you serious? Do you want this thing out of the garage?" I said, "Yeah, but I don't want to see it." He said, "The doors are closed, the windows is closed. He gonna get in the car?" But he was such a sweet person. He was. No matter what, I called him or he called me. We had a thing that we didn't call each other, hear from each other every 2 or 3 days. We had to call. We had keys to each other's houses where he would come by my house when he locked himself in. I told him, "Go on in there and get your key." But he was the best cousin I've ever had to live in Park Forest. And I'm truly gonna miss going by his house or he coming by just driving up, just sitting in front of me. And it was a pleasure to be more than a cousin, a friend. He was even my brother.
Man,